Alright. Alright.
Cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
Like, I hope no one I use is on here. That'd be really bad. Like, yeah. Oh, I showed them how to use. Oh, it's on at least. But why isn't Bennett on? Why's Bennett on this and not this? Is this not better? This is 1,000,000% better for sure. There's no shot. But we're here for talents. Alright, cookies is chill. Alright, I can't do these today. But I can get that to 7 for Bennett. Oh, he's chilling. Bennett's chill. I just need. Okay. So there's not much I can do. I could probably do more. What was that? 728K? I'm trying to think. Well, like, what should I be doing right now? Eyes and the sun don't rise, will I be okay? If it was my last day on earth, if it was my last day, if it was my last day on earth, I wouldn't be in church. I'm sorry, God, but it's my last day in this universe, and to see birds and buzzing bees, green grass, evergreen trees, not seeing people who haven't mean me, and why would I waste my time on my favorite people? Need teary-eyed goodbyes, talk, laugh, hug, and give a bunch of high fives. I did my best, fam. I gave this thing a good try. It was my last day. The sun don't rise, will I be okay? I'm trusting that. Alright. Wait. You're telling me I got 24 of these 60-minute things left? Damn, I get to be a billionaire. Yeah, ride around first class private jet flex. Use it back. Ain't Mexican about the duplexes. Buy a Lexus. Take a road trip to a spaceship. And I'ma get on into the sky. And I'ma be gone. Give up too much to see one more dawn. If it was my last day on earth. If it was my last day. I don't know. But you know what? I got hella shit to do, so. Let me start on this quest. Start this quest.
Wait, she looks like...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel before you.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some
Jesus.
backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly... But these days, whenever we make a mistake, and it's only gotten worse since...
Monica, you don't need to call...
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way.
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer.
They also found that overuse can have mood. Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, but you took all the blame. And now look at you.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no hotel.
Oh, the Fleuve Sandra, you say?
Monica, besides, at the end...
If only Savannah...
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
No, Chef.
So, you do remember who's boss. Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tete-a-tete between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
According to legend,
All right.
the founders of the cooking contest would decide.
Huh.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in
Be totally
motivating
honest,
chefs to hone their
I
skills,
watched this
reaching new
so
heights of
thoroughly.
excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the
At least,
reintroduction
like,
of
the
this
dialogue
institution
parts.
in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the...
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Bord.
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts.
Exhibition. Huh. No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Bord to me.
What? The Codex de Bord?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Bord. It's the greatest
Wow.
treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hôtel de Bord have the right to read it.
Present and former. Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy, the original version, the one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original Codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest
Damn, she's not wrong.
itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bord, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. All right then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
She's gonna cheat.
Are you sure this is a
think.
good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
Wait, can I just teleport? Yes.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modest's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bourg, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bourg.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bourg took its rightful place as the finest restaurant.
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Bourg's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent, even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liyue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
It did, but like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Vanigem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Hey now,
Okay.
it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to his—
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from—
So could it be a symbolic thing? Like,
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a party. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being...
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Van.
what?
Who knows? It means vesting her in this fate. However much she's changed since we.
Well, I'm
Let's not get too ahead of her. Now, if I have.
Well, that...
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned.
Oh, count me in too. Even if it means competing against the Traveler.
Confident.
Okay, we're cooking. Just go nice skills, use normal attacks to cut the fruit. Seems she will.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yep.
Thankfully, it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients. A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool! Not weird.
Okay.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Learn our Sophie's feet and master precision lyrics. Motion for just flavor.
Slowly
Okay.
and carefully.
Okay, so let me balance them. 4. I feel like if I put oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Didn't count. I was experimenting.
That was entirely wrong. Okay, we need 4. Okay, wait. So if I do 5, then we do 1. Perfection.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
Alright. You got this.
Not terrible, considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect. That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. I'll judge your... That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll...
Alright.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6
That's funny. For real? Wow.
Well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of
Oh,
100.
sure, Paimons. Damn. Out of 100's crazy. You got
You
cooked,
say you're a
Paimon.
connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aww.
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Aw.
Damn.
Now to the final dish.
Maybe I didn't do so good.
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
8 points.
Shit. It's only 2 more.
Darn, that's barely
Out
higher
of
than
what,
we
10?
thought.
Please
Not
say 10.
exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
Hey, I'll take that shit. I'm like that, bruh.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention...
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the traveler as one.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Oh, snap.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Alright, bet.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but the fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg.
Firma, have you even set...
I...
Okay, he's gonna whip some up. Oh. Oh no. Can you pick up the knife?
Huh?
He still looks
That's
sick.
strange. Why are my hands shaking?
Damn, does he have PTSD? From Savannah?
You call this for more?
Damn.
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
He got PTSD from Savannah. That's a bad boss, bro.
Hopeless. Get out of
Damn.
my kitchen yesterday.
Yesterday? He's crying. Yo.
Dad,
That's
What's
bad.
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, And then will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard. But anyway, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only—
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so...
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horse.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escaffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fiamma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Even if I had to go it alone.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep...
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs.
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... Well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll—
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cook—
Well, I promised the traveler a feast.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
How does that weapon of hers work, like the tail thing? That even though...
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
All right. Alright. Honestly, I'm trying to think with like I'm procrastinating this quest, but man. I got 3 days. Oh, shoot. I'm like, I got time.
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens.
We should be fine on more, to be honest with you. 'Cause how much is it? So we need 240, 240,000 plus. Wait, do we have Hydra on the team? Who wasn't on the team? Oh my god, I'm letting. Wait, it was Gaming, Cookies. I don't remember. Can I look at the VOD? I streamed it. How do I not remember? Hello? Yesterday? Alright, cool. It was after Fortnite and after Doom. Who's this team? Okay. It was. Okay. So Xiangling. Alright, so cookies. It was cookies. Okay. I'm tripping. I'm doing the right thing. I'm tripping. And Bennett. Okay. Because cookies are at 7. So Bennett. Right? Then we just gotta get, what's this? How much is it? 37,000? Okay, so it was what, 240, 250, not 250, 270, 277. I need 270. Oh, yeah, we got that. Down, don't let me down. We got that. So, I guess artifacts? But who? Escoffier? Escoffier could use better pieces. What set is Bennett on? Not gonna lie. He's on Noblesse. I feel like Bennett could get better pieces. Like, his pieces are very okay. I'm talking about, like, Bennett's pieces are very okay. Not gonna lie. And cookies? Actually, I think cookies aren't terrible. Off of like what I could find and how hard it was to get pieces there, I think cookies is fine. I'm not too worried about everyone else. Freena's fine. I know Xiangling's pretty good. Like Xiangling has pieces. Freena's okay pieces. She could be better. And then Bennett. I mean. But well, let me see if I can do something for Bennett. But Escoffier is new and I could get better pieces for my boy Bennett. I think I have a flower for him that's like actually better. It is better, to be honest with you. It's actually very, it's definitely 1,000,000% better. But right, like I don't have a good sans for him. Like that was my best sans for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's the wrong piece. I thought it was the piece I was looking for. It was not. Yeah, see, I don't have like a decent sans for him. Honestly, because Freena also uses this set.
Piping hot bowl of fresh
I'm mad unsure.
That's a dope breakfast right
Who do I
there.
want to build,
Perfect way
bro?
to start your
What
day.
pieces do I want to do? I mean, it couldn't hurt. We'll probably end up doing more. I don't think she needed a lot, did she? Which one? I think Goming's might genuinely be lower than Freena's. Be so honest right now.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the stick.
Did I do? I hope I did. Yeah, I did.
I get the goods from A to B.
Yeah, I think I do more. I'm unsure, bro. I'm unsure.
So don't worry. You're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra.
That's 48,000. I don't know. Let me zoom through this story though. It's already been an hour? Or almost an hour?
Why? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modest's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing. Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point. We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief. Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the code. Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Bourg, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured. Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story, just one rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends. Unlikely, it's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really? Well, I like the confidence. Don't let me down tomorrow, then. You...
Totally forgot my thing was muted. Excuse me.
It's Cooking Contest Day! To the Hotel de Bourg!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking con.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hotel de Bourg and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judge.
As one of the judges, I promise.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bourg cooking contest commence!
Okay. Alright, we just gotta win. That's it. We've got this. Yup.
Monica, Traveler, it's go. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspard, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go.
4. That is so wrong.
Come, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
This is wrong. Yes. I want to retry this. I messed up on something.
Did you hear?
Okay.
Mesdames et
I messed up
messieurs,
on something.
welcome
That
one
is...
and all.
Savannah?
Alright, I did hear this.
Monica?
In the interests, the labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates.
As one of the judges.
Yup.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Yep, now let me read it this time. I had to miss something. Okay, no, I write this part. Alright. Mason Gâteau de Bord. Using a Scoffier's patent precision cooking. You can start the food process at the same time. Cold press. Okay. Both flavoring types must be added in sufficient amounts to ensure initial flavor and enough for both for them to balance the flavors out. This dish is a wrap.
Monica?
Got it.
Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this.
Alphonse?
No.
Gaspard, get to work!
I got it.
Do not disappoint me.
I need some...
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full
I need
blast,
something.
this competition is quickly heating
I've only got the red. I only got apples. Why do I only have apples? Did I cut on the other side?
A little amuse-bouche.
There we go.
Enough flavoring.
How did I forget so
Now hurry up
fast?
and balance the flavors.
Alright. It's 4, right? 5, 1. Boom, perfection. We got it. I forgot a step. That's what I was doing. Oh snap.
Come on, Escoffier!
I think we won this.
Come on, traveler!
Alright, come on, come on. Next layer of cake. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, we need apples. Let's go. Oh shit, wait. Not gonna lie, you might be fine.
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Oh.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it!
Let me get a max
Turn
of...
around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
Alright, let me balance the flavors. They need more, right? There we go. We did that. Perfection.
So,
Oof, that second layer's thick.
what do you think?
They getting tired. Impatient. Alright. Next.
Escoffier is already
8.
on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough!
Not gonna lie,
Useless.
we will balance it first. We need Ace. Now, I just have to.
Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working
Not gonna lie, we can get one more. Alright, we should be fine. Now I just need to use 6. Then I use 6. Boom.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
1. Shoot. 1. Shoot. 1. Shoot. 1. Shoot. 1. Shoot. Give me 1. 1. 1. I can balance it out. Wait, I can balance it out. I don't know how yet, but we can balance this out. Okay, so we need 1, right? So if I put in 6, then put in 5, boom! Perfection.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we won. We finished before her, and I think we're just better like that. Ultimate burst. Alright. Oh, snap. We added, like, designs and chocolate and blueberries and stuff. Okay.
That went just as I expected.
Alright. That's the end of that, right?
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
Dishes to the back, alright.
That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the
Nope.
same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make gâteau de bois.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you're just here to eat the cake, dog. Don't worry about it.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had
Don't even
a
worry
single
about it,
bite
man.
and
You're just here to eat the
already
food.
this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting!
Gâteau.
I'm gonna dig in.
Yeah, Rinto. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's just here to food. It's fine.
I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar,
Ah.
it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Even the guy who's just eating noticed thumbs off.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no
Was
way
it
she was
us?
sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains...
What? It's Savannah?
No.
We lost?
That's impossible.
It's BS. That's BS. Someone did something to our food. There's no shot.
You cheater!
It's perfect, bro.
What'd you do?
I was
Oh, you
perfect.
swapped plates, didn't
Someone
you?
did something to our food. Cause there's no way we lost to Savannah.
Someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without
Oh,
me
shit.
ever
What's up,
laying
Madness?
a
What's up, Death?
finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that. It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them?
I'm gonna accuse you. Someone put something in our food. Or they mislabeled.
Edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
You take that
Traveler
back.
didn't do it.
Judges, we demand
If
a
it,
rematch.
it would have to be Monica. And even then, I doubt it was Monica. Was it Monica?
That's enough. What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead,
Bros, this
I
cost
take
$10.
responsibility for the dish
The
I
starter
served.
pack? What are you talking
Whatever
about?
went wrong and however it happened, I
The
should have
starter
spotted
pack
it.
cost
Savannah,
$10 for the
I didn't
pre-order.
think you'd stoop this low
The
just
Zealot
to be
itself
in a
is free.
bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on,
If you
dog. I would have
want
let
the
you know
codex
if it
to bore
cost
that
money.
much, you can have it.
Scoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything.
I was
he
gonna
put
say,
in.
actually, into the
It's
story.
a little late to be negotiating terms.
But no, the game's free.
contest
It's
is
just a
over,
starter pack
and
pre-order
I
is
won.
$10.
That means
I
you
might get the
owe
starter
me
pack.
the
I'm not gonna hold you.
codex, and I owe you nothing.
No, someone messed
You
up
may
my
have fooled
stuff.
Everyone else,
Or they
but did you
mislabeled.
really fool yourself?
Unless.
What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done.
Exposed. Does she know?
But
Monica,
only
did you
on
do
condition
something to
that
my
you
food?
promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Fine. I'll treat this as your
She's
final
just standing
handover
there
of
like-
duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I'm
I
pissed
didn't
I
mean that to
lost.
be a
I'm not gonna
scolding from
lie.
your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Y'all so are best friends, bruh.
The Codex de Boer. Finally. Now, at long last, I will
They are
succeed.
best friends, guaranteed.
Okay. How
They just
could you
wanna say
let her
nothing.
Get away with this?
Yeah, the Codex is a souvenir of your time here. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's
Nah,
not
I'm
all
pissed I
bad.
lost, I'm not gonna
She paid
lie.
to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if
Oh,
I'd
shit.
known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest?
Oof, excuse me.
It's such a waste of time and energy.
She cares so much. Yeah.
No.
She gonna be pissed ain't shit in here.
Doesn't make any sense.
Uh-huh. Cheated for no reason.
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't
Nope.
believe it. This can't be happening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nah, that's what you get. You cheated for no reason. I know she did something to my dish.
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for
So
taking her
jealousy?
anger out on the
I
rest
mean,
of you.
jealousy makes
And it's
sense, but
definitely
like,
no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole
living
time.
Escoffier's shadow.
Like she has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leone and Argalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
So who
Not
did
to
it?
worry.
It had
Come
it.
on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty Gateau myself.
Alright, so they were over there, so they couldn't have poisoned the food. I don't think they mislabeled anything. She knocked out over there. Shh. Okay, so she was yelling at her peeps. She couldn't do nothing. They was cooking. Traveler was cooking. Escoffier, so me was cooking. The label people said they ain't do it. That leaves Monica. She could have done it from the inside. It could have been an inside job. But like, why though? Why did she have the motive to make us lose? If anything, you think she cheat to make us win though? It's so obvious. I mean, it's probably her, but like, why? I don't see the motive. That is genius, bruh.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Damn.
Is it really
Okay, that's
that
bad.
bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made.
Alright, someone tampered with it while it was being made. Monica. Okay, so it's Monica, but motive and what'd she use?
Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Yeah, it's Monica. We looking at you, bro.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it.
By who?
It
Savannah?
was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't
Damn.
cooperate, she would.
Calm
Kick you
down,
off
Monica.
the chef
I've
team?
already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
What'd she use to fuck up the cake? Wouldn't be poison, because no one who ate it is knocked out.
Incident that one time.
Food safety. Wait.
She used
you mean the Lumaline
I can't pronounce it,
incident?
but she used that.
So
Oh,
you
Lumaline.
procured the contaminated ingredients?
So she used that in our cake, and it made it taste like, wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. Watch that be some important thing that the dude
Savannah
used
and
in
I
the
were on
original.
procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was. But the last thing I expected was
I
for
didn't know.
Savannah to use it as leverage
Okay.
to blackmail me with.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
She
Firstly,
lying.
it's not not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but...
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
Right? Like there was nothing in there. But she thought someone was in there.
Not that I got any proof to back them up, though.
She wanted the codex. But it wasn't nothing in there. But she thought something was in there. Which means someone told her something was in there. Is Monica a villain? Like, there's no... Over a slip up like that, she's a full-grown adult. I'm sure she makes mistakes. You know, it's a kitchen. You're gonna make mistakes. So there's no shot. You know, you were that pressed over that blackmail. You know what I'm saying? If it was like... I don't know. If it was different, it would been different. But, like, it's not. So, it's not. It's... What? Back them up, though. Alright.
What happened to me? I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
I mean, they not the same chef. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't match somebody skills. You can't. They different chefs, so like you can't. They can't be the same.
I noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought though.
Although, dang, for her to be hearing this, that sucks, right? Cause they dissing on you in front of you, or not in front, but behind your back. Dang. I'm like, for Savannah to be hearing this, dang, it's like, dang, they dissed on me behind my back. That's crazy.
Thinking
okay.
Back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Cheating? I don't know. For what? Oh, from Scarface was a fake.
It would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Man, I don't know. I don't like her alibi for it. Like, over black, I mean, it's different if it was like something way more serious than like accidentally letting some, not contraband, but like contaminated ingredients. Cause like, I don't know. It's not. It was an accident. First off, you know what I'm saying? it was an accident. You accidentally let through contaminated ingredients. I don't think she'd be that pressed over contaminated ingredients. Not with a Escoffier, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, cause as Escoffier was saying before, Savannah was shy and shit. Savannah was shy and stuff, right? So like, I don't think she blackmail you. I don't think she blackmail anyone. I don't think she'll talk like that for that. But as Escoffier described, right? Like Savannah was very what she say? She said shy or closed off, one of them. So blackmail from Savannah in the past would not make sense. And it was a mistake. At the end of the day, it was a mistake. So I don't know if I don't know. But then what's her motive? What is Monica's motive? I don't know yet.
For goodness sake, what a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex, only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system.
And
it probably brought up everything
oh wait,
at
no,
once.
never mind.
It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
I was gonna say she had to get an idea that the codex had like different recipes in there, but she maybe, right? But they were friends. Would she think her friend would do her dirty like that? In the past, probably not. Okay, this theory might be off. But like, what if Monica gave her the idea to get the codex? Maybe. That don't sound totally right to me, but maybe. Cause Savannah might have legitimately thought it was a Escoffier after a while to keep messing up. Like she didn't have the full ingredients or whatever. She might have. Okay, I don't know. Maybe though. Maybe. Let me tell you the thing.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
She out here hurt. She sighing.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think
damn,
I've
she
heard
heard
of her
this.
before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without a Escoffier at the helm?
Dang. And she hearing this.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Damn. Okay. After all this, she definitely. Okay, but who's saying this though? Is that her inner thought?
Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
Doing your best and showing up each day, right?
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Shit.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet. Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Literally nothing.
Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Damn, she's spitting right now. She ain't
I
wrong.
guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish.
I mean, everybody the same chef. You give someone the same ingredients, recipe, all that, it could still come out different. Just like if you would give two people could watch a movie and they could have completely different views of the movie.
Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally...
First off, I don't know what Monica motive would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no shot her story is true about the blackmail thing. So, cause she says she was shy. Escoffier said she was shy. So like, how? I don't think she have the guts to blackmail anyone, right? Or even to for real hold a grudge. But then what's Savannah's motive?
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles.
Oh no.
Greens,
Oh.
piping hot bowl.
Let me see how many wishes left. Yo, that event gave me so many. We have like a 10 pull. Like that event gave us 1,200 Remo gems, almost. On a completely different note than the story quest. So that's, we have a 10 pull for, excuse me, skirt, which is good. Ooh, and I did do a little something. So cookies is at 7, so working on that. I didn't touch the main team because I think they're doing fine, right? I think they're doing fine. So I just did this team, right? So we got cookies 7-7, right? Jiangling 6-7. I need these books, but I have to wait till Sunday. And then Bennett, I also have to wait till Sunday for his books. So yeah, everything else though we have. So yeah, we have more and everything. I honestly don't know what to spend the resin on this time. I converted it to... I know I don't want to get boss mats, so I did convert it to condensed. I don't know if I want to do artifacts or like ley lines or what. So I'm gonna see what's happening in the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take them across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Alright, we back. Food break, low key. It is almost done. I'll wait for the chicken. I gotta wait for the chicken to be done cooking. So, yeah. It is almost done though. I will take a, but we will take a food break soon. Okay, so I don't want to do the rest of this quest until then. So, but I do want to play Genshin. I gotta figure out what to do with this resin. Artifacts? Fuki Gaming for sure. Farina definitely. Farina Gaming do need better sets. Escoffier has okay pieces. She needs better pieces though. Everyone else. Oh, Bennett. Bennett has shit pieces. You see this? Bennett's pieces are low-key terrible. I think it's all ER. I'm gonna be so real with you. Yeah, most of his pieces have ER and I rolled it. In my defense, I did like build Bennett very early on when I did not know what the fuck I was doing. So, yeah, let me see. Low key, what is his best one? Mist Splitter Reforged? Can I craft Mist Splitter? Cause I sure ain't got it. My thing froze. Dude, I wish we could just get the main set artifact like an HRV subsets are trash, right? So I could build more characters. For real, bruh. Like, dang. At least, like, Cookies, bro. I think Cookies really has bad pieces, but they all just have the main set I wanted. It took so long to get this fucking saint or goblet. Oh my gosh. It's not even, like, great. It's just, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But ooh, it could be better. It could be much better. Hmm. And what? That it, and it's free from regular. What? You don't even have to pay. They also give it in events. Okay, so like Genshin's just not better. And hold up, I know Genshin's been longer than WoW, but I don't remember when HSR came out. When did Honkai Star Rail come out? I feel like after Genshin, but I could also I could be very wrong. Alright, so like, let me see. What we need, I feel like for Bennett, I'm stuttering, forgive me. But for Bennett, right? Sans, you're gonna want either HP percentage or ER, right? So we do have that on this one, but like, it's not best. Goblet, HP. We don't have that. We have power damage bonus. And then Circlet, healing bonus, or which he's on, which is actually really good. Healing bonus or HP. And then substat wise, just ER and HP percentage. So I guess he has okay pieces. At least this piece is fine. We just need, I don't know. These could be better. This ain't bad. Actually, this one's not bad. The feather's not bad. Cute to buck with you. I guess the flower has what he needs too. The flower has what he needs. The feather's not bad. The sands could use work. The goblet and the goblet. The sands and the goblet are not good. Wool came out last year. It's there. Yeah. I know Wool just like Wool is relatively new. Me just going to the world, killing mobs, artifacts, bruh. Genshin is September 2020. Okay, so I'd like a better Sans and Goblet. Everything else, his off-piece solid. Flower, it has what he needs. You know, it's not great, not bad. Feather, that feather is actually, I like the feather. I think the feather is not bad. Crit damage on it. He has no crit rate. I'm just now realizing this. What's his crit rate percentage? It's not good, is it? It's 11. God, he needs crit rate. Shit. But he's a support. He doesn't really need crit rate nor crit damage. To be fair, he doesn't really. That's fair. He doesn't really need. But shit, 11 to 80. His weapon's 5. Cause to be fair, I have no 5-star swords or 4-star swords. I have 5 sacrificial, which is Jingcho's. That's his best weapon. So I can't give that to him. This is Frida's, and so it's really, and then this is Cookies, which I guess I could put on Bennett. I could switch, right? Because this is attack percentage, and then this is ER. That Bennett needs some crit rate bad for real. 11%, 11% crit rate to 80 crit damage is crazy. Man, this is angry out, bro. I just have no swords. You know what I'm saying? I could put him on Rain Core, but like this is physical damage bonus. This is physical damage bonus. That does not make sense. So ER at the least, I just don't have weapons, bro. I low key instead of Skirk, I might have to just go for weapon banner. I don't think these weapons on here are good, but on your Bennett, yeah, Bennett's bad. Not like his build's bad, not the character itself. His weapon is not the best. And I don't think any weapons are like leveled higher than 70 except Farina's and Gaming's. Some are straight up bad. Oh yeah. I don't have any. Farina's is fine, and then this is the best one for Jingcho, so those work. But the rest of them, headpiece, it's an off piece, healing bonus. It is Deepwood Memories. I got it farming for someone. I think it was, I low key think it was cookies. It might have been cookies. I think it was cookies. I got the piece when I was going for these. My dude, crit rate with ER. Yeah, it's just, you mean like for main stack crit rate? I could do that. Hold on, be right. All right. All right. Back. Okay. I am gonna eat soon. Like literally, once we figure out once I figure out this headpiece. Okay. So did you mean like substat wise or Did you mean main stat? Because main stat, I think I have a crit rate piece. It doesn't even have to be the same set. So, main crit rate. You sure? Because I mean, no, I'll trust you. Oh, she has it. No shot, she has the only thing. Damn. Damn. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter a lot with what ER substat. I mean, this works. It has ER. It works. It's an off piece, so it doesn't like necessarily matter what it does. Do I have a better one? It's crit damage. It's also crit rate. It's not gonna roll well. It's not gonna roll well. It's not gonna roll well. Everyone else has all the other crit rate pieces. Hello? Oh. To the team now? Oh. You right, you right, you right. I'm looking if I have like a better one. I don't. What's he on? He's on this right now? On God, I didn't go to ER once? Wow. Bummer. He has no crit rate. Wait. F the Mora. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to Mora. wait. That was smart. I'm gonna have to use this resin on Mora now.
Where did that come from?
He has 36 crit rate to 102 crit damage. That low Q was unintelligent. Hold on. I only have 644,000. It's fine for now, though. It's fine for now. Crit rate on there. That's fine. That's fine. His headpiece is whatever. His headpiece is actually. Oh yeah, that's a headpiece. We need the flower. The flower does its job, right? The feather also does its job. It's just these two I'm not totally happy with. It could be a better feather too, but like I don't know if I have a better feather for what he needs. I haven't done that set in so long. Whatsoever. Okay. But food break. Let's take a additional food break. Okay. We'll be back for maybe artifacts, but most likely more. At least to get to maybe 800k. Probably both. But yeah, so we'll take a little food break real quick. So that can like 20 to 30 minutes. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Back soon, man. Hold on, let me do the make a pin message real quick. Gonna pin that message. Eating bop. Should be pinned. Bop. Alright. I'll see y'all soon. Well, soon enough. All right, we back. All right, so I don't know. What am I gonna do for these pieces? I could go and try to farm Noblius. Or is that right? It's being Mondstadt, right? It should be. This is not. I don't think anyone uses these anymore either. No, it's not that one. This. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. No. No. What's this? What set is this? Blizzard Share, Heart of Death. Accurate names for the thing. No. Oh, I found it. I mean, do I really want to do this one though? Or do I want to go for like better pieces for Farina or Escoffier or Gaming? Not gonna lie. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. I just want to see Gaming's if his best thing is updated. Best weapon. Okay, it's not. Alright. It's still Marashusei. Sans. Let me see. Because I definitely feel like I don't have that. Sans, first off. EM. Or. Attack percentage. It is attack percentage. Okay. And then. Okay. So he does have the six. He does have the substats on his. Okay, his Sans is really good. Goblet. You got power damage bonus. With. I'm sure we have better ones. Out here, right? I mean, shit. We have this one. I just want to get the main stat first off, right? Then the subsets have to be decent. Oh, okay. And then for the crown, crit damage, which is, I think, he's on crit rate. Oh, snap. I could definitely roll this one. Right, it has attack percentage and DM. Could definitely roll that one. I do want... No, I see bonus. It's also healing bonus. He's gonna crit damage, not crit rate. Wow. Damn. I'm trying to think if I do Bennett pieces for specifically Bennett, or if I do this set for Hunter and Golden Troop, because Farina and these other pieces, Escoffier and Gaming could all benefit from that. Damn. I mean, but they don't have terrible pieces. They're just not the best. His Sans actually, I like his Sans. That's a solid fucking Sans. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good ass Sans. I'm not tripping. This is crit rate. I'm stupid. This is crit rate. He didn't crit damage. I'm stupid. This is a crit damage. I don't want to roll that. No. See, but then if I make one of these an off piece, right? Like I make. Nah. This is hypothetical currently. I'm like, these pieces are shit. I would roll legit none of these. You for real? Nothing? Wow. Okay, yeah, no. I have no credentials. I mean, I could roll this. Right. I could roll this. But then if I roll this, right, I need a different goblet. And I just don't have a goblet as good as this one, if we're gonna be so real with you. Or not goblet, sands. I'm tripping. Like, it's the right main stat and has his subsets. Except what EM. If it had EM or type percentage as a substat too. That's crazy. Shit. Man. We might go for Bennett. The only thing about Bennett's is that his domain is terrible. Like, hit this piece, physical damage bonus, I don't want that at all. Like, at all. But, man. Just use Young Bucks for a set. Who, Bennett's? You so right? You right. Alright, we doing Gamings. We doing Gamings. I'll Shungbox after, you know. After I do this. Oh shit, dude, Madness, by the way, FYI. Next stream, you'll probably see some other things on screen. I have a capture card. And I've not understood it when I got it. Like, I have a capture card where I can use overlay, you know what I mean? If I use this capture card, I can use overlays. I have a thing, like a sub goal or a follower goal or whatever. Right, probably a sub goal, because but yeah, I can use, you know, alerts, shit like that, right? But I did not fully understand it. I do understand it better now, but I don't have a microphone. So I'm trying to think if what audio I would use, like what audio source. Cause I could use 2 pairs of headphones, right? Like I could have a pair of headphones where I can hear through, right? And then 1 pair of headphones, probably these, where you could hear my voice through, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause I have, you know, everything else is spelled self-explanatory. But yeah, I gotta figure it out. But yeah, next stream maybe, if I figure out the audio source. That's literally like the main issue. Not even gonna lie. Improvements, I see you, bro. But yeah, that's the goal. At least to just like figure the general idea of it out. So then I can at least like I can optimize other features of streaming. It's just dog. It's low key. It's so much more simple, yet complicated as hell. If that makes any sense. Like, it's simple now, but oh my gosh, when I first did it, like looking at OBS at first hurt my mind. That shit looks so confusing. And to be honest, that's just still confusing. I'm gonna probably use like Streamlabs. Streamlabs with OBS, maybe, but. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's the attack circuit. Oh fuck. I'm about to finish on my all the little buddy quests. I'm at the end zone. W, bro. I still have to do that. I haven't finished that yet. I haven't finished it yet. I still have to do all of them, which is it's so many. Friend of peace, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because the Scarface flower is actually really good. Trina's? I'm unsure about. No shot. He stopped my flow. Anything but yam? For real. Anything but yam, bruh. Anything. Not gonna lie. I shouldn't eat that. And I'm gonna try to do the Abyss today too. And I do want to play some other games. So we might play Val, you know, Doom. I didn't change my title. Shit. So Val, Doom, maybe some Fort. You know. But I do want to do the Abyss today too. If just to I feel like we can do it, bro. We're like 2 seconds off. I'm so confident that we can complete it. I think it's so possible. No. I don't know. I'm thinking we might switch up the team. Cause that team almost did it, right? It was what? It was overcharge? Or electric charge? Or it was overload and checkman. Right? So I'm thinking we might switch up the team, right? And we put instead of we do gumming cookies. Fucking who else gonna say? Who else gonna say? Jing Cho Bennett. I was thinking of that. Right? Cause it's mad reactions with that. First off. And his ult is actually really good. But under that boss though. Never mind, that might be a bad idea. Keep it so real. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know about that actually. Cause that other boss is like Hydra, it's a Hydra at the end. But if I can clear it though, I don't know. I feel like we can do it though. We need legit like one more resin, and we have another run.
Let's dance.
Many happy returns.
Did you level up talents? I leveled up cookies, and I did level up one of Bennett's and one of Jeanling's. Jing Cho is still at 6'6". Bennett's at 5'7". Jing Cho is at 6'6". Cookies is at 7'7". And Jeanling's at 6'7". Yeah. And then everyone else is... Those are the main talents I did. I don't know everyone. Well, Scoffier's is 1 through 3. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like we can do it. I feel like I can complete this abyss. Well, you know what? I feel like I can make it to floor 12 with 3 stars. Use convince first. No, Jeanling was the only one I did. Or not Jeanling, cookies. Everyone else is not at both. Oh! Right? Sounds possible. Like, everyone got a small upgrade. Well, cookies got the, you know. I'm thinking it's possible, though. And if not, then I have to prioritize one person's talent over the others for a minute. Not like a minute, but just like get them to 8-8. And honestly, that might be Xiangling. I might get Xiangling's talents 8-8 first. I would think Freena's at 8-8. I think Freena's at like 6-7. Oh, yeah, for normal attack too. So, yeah, but Freena's at like 6-7. I think Gong isn't even like leveled that well. I think both his talents are like a 7. It's trippy because like he has that upgraded, he's that thing from getting his constellations. So I don't know what level he's at.
Nice and spicy.
Hey, what gives?
But I definitely think it's possible though. I think we have like a Freena piece to roll. Other than that, I'm not like positive on these. What is our current flower actually? Flower ain't terrible. That's for sure. It was this one for sure, right? Maybe for Gaming? What's Gaming's current flower? Hold up. Maybe for Gaming. 2 hours a minute, yep. Non-glide for level 19 is trash. I could get it to I could get into 20, but like, you know, I must see. Okay. You know what? 20 is. Damn. I was hoping for like one roll crit damage. Cause like it rolled ER. That's I'm happy about the ER. If it just one of those could went to crit damage, I would have been happy. Dang. I mean, I guess we could put her on this. Right. We don't have any essential materials, I feel like. I think I just used them all. Wait, is this to like what artifact is best in your thing? Does this show you? Is this better? There's no shot, right? It might be. But crit rate is lower. But it has ER. I think Susan's better than Knight's Piece. Let me think. Crit damage, it has crit. It has crit damage and crit rate. But the crit rate is lower. I think we switch. That. I don't think I got any more pieces, to be real. Like, for anyone. I want to roll that. I'm not rolling that. Why is it locked? I'm not rolling. I attack for him. I'll leave it alone. I'm not rolling that. Okay, flower. How much of these ascension juice do I have? Dang, I don't have nothing, huh? I'm looking for a specific thing. How do I see that? I got books. I'm looking for like. Looking for an actual thing. I need you. I need you. Right now. Need you and get you. Something now. Upside down. And oh, it's not a season, but I miss you right here. I don't even know. How do I check? I have one? Can't send any artifacts for a while. I need to save them. I need more of these. I need way more of these. Let's have it. Okay. I need some passion. Action. Yup, I ain't got it. Wait. Hold up, I might have the strats. I might have the strategic strategies. Wait, I might have the. Can I craft books? Is that a thing? Boss Master is a thing. I ain't never seen those. Strongbox. I forgot I was supposed to strongbox. Happy it told me. I can't craft a book into a book, huh? That'd be crazy. I can't craft a book. Okay. I wanted to. I can't though. I can switch these boss mats and these things though. Alright. We supposed to strongbox Nobilis. Shit. No shot, all of these are bad. No. No. It'd have to go fully into crit damage. I'm not about them. I'll save this one. I'll save that one too. Damn. You never know. I gotta. No. No. Yes. 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 No. 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 Maybe. No. 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 Alright. You for real? Okay. Bro, you for real? Crowded illness? You serious? Damn. Wait. 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 Maybe. 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 Wait, I don't have anything to do. I can't ascend them nowhere. I can't send these nowhere. I mean, I don't think I would, but it's all good. Okay, ads are over. Let me try this abyss. I think we can do it. I think we can at least get to floor 11 or 12. I don't know. I don't think we can beat floor 12. I'm not like confident like that, but 11 for sure. If we beat 11, we should be at like 10 pool. Alright, first half, obviously, right? We got Ganyu, Farina, boom, boom. Second half, boom, 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 boom. I think that was a team. Let's go for it. Not gonna lie, I should probably get them to like 80, at least, right? Eventually, they all should, not all, but the good ones. The good ones should definitely get 90. Let's go. What's the predictions on this? You think we got it? Ow.
A little amuse boost. Truth bomb.
I forgot the E skills I'm running. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to heal him on easy. Hold up. I don't mind. I gotta reply these messages. You know what I'm saying? Okay, can't be late on that. Hold up. Let's go. I think I mainly upgraded Bennett's ult. Yeah, Bennett's ult was the one I got to 7. Xiangling, I got her ult to 7 too.
Let's light it up. Nice and spicy.
Many happy returns.
I should have done cookies too. Stupid. Not gonna lie. If I can get Xiangling and Bennett's ult to run constant, I might build Beto and boom. Overload team. Not gonna lie. Right? Take out Gaming. That's my idea. At least.
Nice and spicy.
Our bond is strong. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it.
Nova, get them.
Alright, she gotta heal real quick. I'm not gonna lie.
Mighty mythical beast.
I don't know. You think? I don't know. Cause I like the on-field pyro DPS and the off-field electro application to test my drive. But I don't know though. I don't know though. I feel like we need more electro is what I'm saying. You know, more constant electro. But then again, like who's fitting that build? Unless it's a DPS. And then I'm relying on Zhongling and Bennett for the power application. I don't know. Hello? Thank you.
We're waiting. Strike a pop. No touching. Hold that pose. A dash of frost. Shower me with the... Access denied.
Fog you in. Cut down. Your journey ends here.
Not gonna lie.
Start hitting it.
Hit that up right there. Yo, she doing 1,000. I'm not gonna lie. That 1,000 looking nice. That 1,000 is looking nice. Oh, he even gets to.
Your sacrifice.
Like he even gets to summon his crocodile. Alligator, whatever it is. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Lightning terrified.
Up to it, Monzai.
Oh shit, wait. Wait, doubt. He lost HP. It seemed like he lost HP faster there. Zero issue.
Stand with me. Huh? Boba, get them. At the frying pan. Our bond is strong. Everybody stand back.
Can't, fuck it.
Mighty mythical beast.
There's no shot.
Stand with me. Let's light it up.
That hurt me a little bit.
Up to it, Monzai.
That hurt me a little bit.
That really hurt! Boba, get...
Mighty mythical beast. Sorry, pal.
Damn it, her electro's never running.
Take cover.
Nice and spicy.
Why do they never miss? All right, it's my turn. I'll settle this. I'm going in.
Boba, get them!
Up to it, Monzai.
Oh, if her electro was still running.
Mighty mythical beast.
And her thing ran out quick.
Nice and spicy.
Our bond is strong. Take cover. Take cover.
Gooba,
Stand with me.
All right. All right. Let's go.
way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis. Let the world come alive. Say cheese.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Born of ice and frost.
At first, the flavor. A little of this.
Showering you with praise. Let my name echo in some. All hail. No touching.
Okay. Okay. It could be better.
This way. Lightning, terrify. Everybody stand back. You're toast.
Oh, I need to hit Gon. If I could have hit Gon Mings, oh, she would have been done. Oh, she would have been done. If I could hit Gon Mings, she would have been fucked. I promise you, she would have been screwed. Not gonna lie, I want to retry just for that. I guarantee I can hit that with Gon Ming, bro. Okay, change of plans. Okay. Okay, change your plans. I will see y'all Sunday. Probably Sunday. Maybe later today. But yeah. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Madness, thank you for being here. Excellent Genshin wisdom. Alright, peace out. Oh, and we gotta figure out who the hell. I need to know Monica's motive, bro. I don't know. Something off about her. Anyway, so I'll catch y'all later, bro. So, buenas noches. Take care.